Hey, how you doing? So, every now and then, and more now than ever, I like to come out to my garage. It's actually a garage behind my garage. It's a man cave. It's a man cave studio now. One of my lifelong dreams. And I have myself a Arturo Fuente short story. My dad turned me onto these cigars a couple of years ago. My great-grandfather used to smoke cigars all the time in the house, and a former cigarette smoker. Now I like to smoke what they call a short story. It just means that it's a short one. And it's interesting because I thought I'm going to come in, I'm going to do some videos for mattdubiel.com. And tonight I watched Tangled with my kids. And I hadn't seen it. They had already seen it at the theater, and we bought it on Blu-ray at Costco with an instant $6 rebate. It's pretty exciting stuff for Friday night. And there was a whole segment in Tangled about dreams. Not dreams necessarily like the dreams you have when you go to sleep, but the dreams that you have when you're awake and when you're a boy or a girl or an adolescent or a wild-eyed 20-year-old. Or a 30-something, or even a 40-something or 50-something, and so on. The dreams you have about your life, about what you want to do. And so it's funny because I thought, okay, I'm going to finally do this. I'm going to go get the webcam, I'm going to grab a stogie, I'm going to go out in the man cave, I'm going to torch it, and I'm going to get in front of the camera and babble about dreams. And I open up the Arturo Fuente cigar box. And what they do is they give you these little envelopes. It's a humid pack, and if you don't have a humidor to keep the cigars moist, this will help for a little while. But it's interesting, on the front of this, it says, "Discover the secret of Chateau de la Fuente, birthplace of a dream." A dream. Did you dream that you were going to be doing the job you're doing today? Parts of my job I did. And then other parts you go like, what am I doing? How did I get here? Well, how did I get here? This is not my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful car. What the hell happened? And sometimes you get lucky and you just figure out, this wasn't exactly how I dreamed it, but it came out pretty awesome. We've been going to Disney with the kids, and this is what got me thinking about it. Tangled, the movie. There's a scene where Rapunzel and Finn, the would-be prince, are on their way to take Rapunzel to the show of lights, which, unbeknownst to her, is to celebrate her birthday. And she's dreamt of seeing this her whole life. And they find themselves in a bar with a bunch of rough customers and big burly guys, and they think they're just not going to make it out of there alive. And just as doom is about to fall upon them, Rapunzel starts talking to these very motley crew about, did you ever have a dream? And she starts telling them about her dream with no censorship at all, with no self-consciousness about, oh, I don't, this is embarrassing. I don't want to talk about my dream. She just lays it out there. And what happens is fascinating. You think that these guys, these burly killers, some of them are 7 feet tall, it's a cartoon. You think that they're going to revolt and they're going to kill her and him and it's over. And lo and behold, they break out into song with her and they start talking about their dreams. And the guy with the one hook starts to talk about his dream was to be a piano player and play show tunes. And it's interesting because we all had these dreams. What was your dream? One of my dreams was to have a little place like in the back of my house or in my basement or whatever. I wanted to set up my own studio. I wanted to do a radio show the way that I wanted to do it. No holds barred, completely decorporatized and just have fun. And back then I didn't know if it was going to be on the internet or on the radio. I assumed it would be on the radio. And then those things changed. Before that, one of my dreams was to have kids. And I wanted to have just a whole mess of kids, and I wanted to have a big yard with a play set and a barbecue and all the things that, you know, mean something to you based on your family background and all that. And I've noticed over the last year or two, more and more of those dreams are coming true. I don't want them any more now than I did when I was 20 or 19. But for some reason, somehow, some way, I kind of want to go into a Snoop Dogg. I keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day, lyric, but I digress. Somehow, some way, they come easier as time goes by. And I don't have everything I've ever wanted. But I can't think of anything I don't have that I wanted, that matters. And I just wanted to encourage you to think about your dreams. Maybe they're not the same as mine. They're probably not. Maybe you don't want kids. Maybe you don't want a house in suburbia. But I know what happened to me about a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I lost sight of my dreams. I got fat. And when you get fat, when you get out of shape, you're carrying around baggage that you don't need to carry around. And I had to change that and the patterns that got me into that lifestyle and all that came with it. And I lost 70 pounds this year. 70 pounds. I was a fat bastard, 240 pounds. And it changes things. It changes the way you think. It changes what you think you're capable of. It changes what you think you can do, what you remember about what you thought you could do before. And I want to share that feeling. I'd like for other people to have that feeling. Not everybody wants it, but I talked to a friend yesterday. I say talked to him. I texted with him. This is what the world has come to. And he's having a tough go of it. He sounds like he's really in a rut and he's bummed out. And he doesn't have a lot to look forward to. And it breaks my heart, and I want him to feel like I feel. Do you feel like I do? Do you feel like I do? I hope you do. If you do, leave a comment here, and we'll do this again. Next time I spark Arturo Fuente, short story, I'll be in here. I need to light it again, and I'll babble a little bit. And if you think there's something meaningful in there that you can use, fantastic. And if you don't, that's fine too. Another part of the dream, another thing I learned from Rapunzel in Tangled was she didn't give a rat's ass what those guys in the bar thought about her or her dream. She had no fear. It didn't matter. And I dig that about her. And I got to be more like that. And I think you need to be more like that if you want these things that maybe have been elusive to you over the years, over time. Who cares what anyone thinks? Some people are going to think you're an asshole. Some people are going to think you're great. If you're a stand-up guy, a stand-up girl, if you treat people with respect, and if you're the person that other people expect you to be over the long haul, somebody may not like you today, but over time they'll like you, and that's how I feel. So I don't care if you think my dreams are lame. I'm not going to judge yours. I just want you to go after them. And thanks for stopping by this site, and thanks for watching this video. and leave a comment below, and we'll do some more and talk about some of the adventures of this last year of mine, losing weight, and was homeless this year. Just kind of experimenting with life a little bit, meeting some really cool people, and just doing some different things. Sometimes trying to do things that scare me, and in a good way, makes you feel alive. And that's what we got to do. We got to feel alive. Have a good one.